Olam chesed yibaneh, yadadai, dai, yadadai. Olam chesed yibaneh, yadadai, dai, yadadai. I will build this world from love, yadadai, dai, yadadai. And you must build this world from love, yadadai, yadadai. If we build this world from love, yadadai, yadadai, then God will build this world from love, yadadai, yadadai. I recently heard the most beautiful story about the great tzaddik and Hasidic master Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev. You see, a man in town came to Rabbi Levi Yitzchak and explained that he made his parnasa, he made his livelihood working as a wagon driver. He left his house every morning at daybreak, and he didn't get home until night after dark. And of course the man was a devout Jew, so he prayed as he should along the way at the appointed times. But because he was away from home all day, he didn't have the opportunity, as he probably knew that he should have, to pray in the synagogue with a minyan. So he said to the rabbi, "Rabbi, should I quit my job? Should I find other work so that I can pray with a minyan?" Rabbi Levi Yitzchak paused for a moment and responded with a simple question for the man. He said, when you're traveling along the way, when you come across someone who's heading in your direction, do you offer them a ride without requiring payment? Do you offer a ride free of charge? The man responded to the rabbi, "Of course I do. What else should a Jew do in such a situation?" "Well then," said the rabbi, "this too is precious in God's eyes." Without a doubt, in our isolation, we've experienced a feeling of not doing enough. And my guess is that even before our isolation, there have been moments when we felt like we aren't enough. This story reminds us that Olam Chesed Yibaneh, loving kindness, builds our world. So how should we act in this time of quarantine, when we can't gather together with our minyan, in order that we should be precious in God's eyes? We should strive for deeds of deep, intense, loving kindness. There's a beautiful teaching in the Talmud in Masechet Chulin on a verse in this week's Torah portion, Tazria Metzora, in which a person afflicted with sara'at, with this disease, this spiritual affliction that we translate so often as leprosy, has to announce to others that they've been afflicted. On the surface, it seems, even the way that they do it, they're meant to cover their mouths as they do it, as they say, "Tameh, tameh, I am impure." It seems on the surface that they should do this to keep others at a distance, so that others back away, no closer than 6 feet, as we find ourselves saying today at the supermarket and when we're walking on the way. But on the contrary, says the Talmud, the person's required to announce their affliction so that others can hear their call and others can pray for their healing. And so I offer you this prayer. May it be God's will, and may it be our will, that we be aware of the needs of those around us, that we rise to the occasion and we offer what we safely can towards the physical and spiritual healing of those we meet along the way. May we build a world based upon loving kindness. Shabbat Shalom.